I'm Adam Booth and you're watching Sporting Icons.
So I just watched a very interesting interview with Keith Thurman, and I'll put a link to that interview in the description box for you guys to go have a watch once, of course, you've finished listening to this video. Now, in this one, he discussed possibilities as to why Anthony Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz Jr. Listen, it could be a whole number of things, but according to Keith Thurman, from his own experience, it could be one of a couple of things. One of them being the fact that Anthony Joshua finished off his training camp in Miami. And he said that fighters who train in Miami don't usually win. Reason being, there's a lot of distractions there. What could he mean? Who knows? Maybe girls there. Obviously, they've got like the beaches. They've got all that kind of thing in Miami. So, who knows? Who knows? But maybe a lot of distractions for Joshua where he wasn't 100% focused on the job at hand. The other one is the fact that not just that Anthony Joshua wasn't prepared to fight on June the 1st himself, but maybe he overlooked Andy Ruiz Jr. with the thought of potentially maybe Andy Ruiz is not ready for the fight. And he cites the fact that when he fought early on in his career against Quandre Robinson, that this was another late replacement opponent for him. And him going into that fight, he was physically fit, everything was fine, but he thought that his opponent didn't have enough time to train for him. Overlooked him, and Keith Thurman got dropped in the first round for a left hook that really shook him, to be honest with you. But due to the level of opposition that he was fighting, he managed to fight back and ended up dropping Robinson 3 times himself over the next couple of rounds and ultimately winning the fight. But his point was the fact that he overlooked Robertson and therefore he paid the consequence for it. Andy Ruiz Jr. is heavyweight. When Keith Thurman fought Robertson, Robertson didn't have a great knockout ratio. But as Keith Thurman says, that had he been in there with somebody a little bit better, somebody a little bit more heavy-handed, who knows what would have happened. He may have his first blemish on his record at that stage of his career. Why? Because he overlooked his opponent, being that his opponent didn't have enough time to train for him. So he's saying that maybe Anthony Joshua looked, even just partially looked at Andy Ruiz Jr. thinking, well, he's not ready for me. I've been in camp. I've been training for a long time. We know that Andy Ruiz, he had a fight recently, just before then, but to go from one camp, have a fight, and then go straight back into camp, there's such a thing as overtraining. Maybe this is what played a huge part in this fight. It could be. Keith Thurman could be right. Maybe it was the fact that he overlooked Ruiz one way or another. It could be the fact that, listen, maybe Andy Ruiz was just better on the night. It could be that Anthony Joshua was distracted while in Miami. Now, I know a lot of people are saying, yeah, but Anthony Joshua, he's professional, he does this. Yes, he is professional. He is a very gifted athlete, but he's still only human. He's still quite young as well. And as far as I'm aware, he's single. So why not? You know? Why not? But listen, we don't know, do we? It could be absolutely none of that. It could be something. Could be something totally different. We don't know. But according to Keith Thurman, he believes that it could be a combination of whatever happens in Miami. Fighters don't usually win when they end up training in Miami because of distractional reasons. Also, potentially looking at his opponent as his opponent isn't ready for him. Anthony Joshua got a hit on the cranium, sent him all out of whack. Who knows, right? Anyway, that's Keith Thurman's thoughts on it all. I thought I'll share that with you all. Of course, click the thumbs up to this video. Go give it a watch yourself. Drop your thoughts below. And I'll catch you all on the next one.